Yeah, so treating cows out in the field. The four-wheeler's been broke down for about a year and a half now, I think. I'm not a big... we used it.
Joey took the kids sledding and busted.
Yeah, don't ever use your tools as a toy. You know, my dad used to always be like, don't play on the four-wheeler, you know, and I played on the four-wheeler once and it tore the rear end out. But we use horses a lot. I rope, and so like if we're dealing with a foot issue or an eye or pretty much anything, I'll end up roping it, tripping it down, and if she's with me, what I like to do is then put a rope on the front feet and put a rope on the back feet and have two horses pull the cow or calf, and it holds them right there. You ain't got to track them all the way back to the corral, sort it off, put it in the chute. You know, you can just take care of it right there.
The only time we don't do that is if they're really pregnant.
Yeah, if they're really pregnant,
have to wait until
there's certain periods you don't want to lay them down unless you can do it real gently, just because you risk them slipping a calf. Or if they're right there at the corral, sure, we'll run it into the chute just because it's right there. Unless it's a foot problem, because then you can get kicked if you're trying to tie it up. Dogs, we use dogs. They really just help for moving stuff or finding cows if we've got cows missing. My two old dogs are pretty good. I can send them out into the woods and they'll find a cow and bring it back. My young dog, she doesn't like to go away so much, but they do still help find our calves when we're calving. Dogs are really good because it'll make the cows pair up, or if they smell a calf, dogs, they'll go point at it. Basically, they ain't pointer dogs, but they'll go stand right at it and stare at it. Like, hey, here's a calf, dummy. So that's why we use horses and dogs. And with a four-wheeler, there's been multiple times I've checked cows on a four-wheeler when I was in a hurry and drove right past a calf, went back, a couple days later with a horse and found a calf halfway dead that I had literally seen the four-wheeler tracks right by. But when you're on a four-wheeler, you're in a hurry, you're driving, it's loud, you can't hear anything. So with a horse, it just forces you to be slow and observe everything. Plus, you're training horses at the same time, and so it works well.